19 years ago, my husband Gary came home from work and mentioned he was ready for a career change. And so a couple days later, I said, well, are you thinking about, you know, the hall shop or this shop? He worked in tool guy. And he said, well, I'm thinking about a whole different line of work. I'm kind of sick of not seeing the light of day. He worked 55 hours a week and he drove an hour each way to work. So about that same time, we had found out that my dad had multiple myeloma and was flat out on the couch, unable to operate his farm in Pickford. So I said to Gary, well, what would you think about taking over the farm? He said, maybe. So we came up and talked with my parents a couple weekends later and explored the option. And looking back, the thing I now see 19 years later that I find completely amazing is that my parents didn't say no. So Gary and I have really enjoyed living and raising our kids on the farm and growing that farm business. And we started 3 years ago. We partnered with USDA on a season extension program and put in a greenhouse and started growing vegetables. And then that launched us into starting to offer our meat in individual cuts. So we now sell beef, pork, and lamb at the Lachenau Farmers and Artisans Market every Sunday. That's located in Kessel. And that's, I'm the lead coordinator of that market, and I brought together over 100 vendors. And on any given week, there's 30 or 40 of them that are there. On any given Sunday in the summer, we have 300 to 500 people that come through there. And so I've been instrumental in bringing that together, bringing people together to work together, and improving people's lives. I mean, the market is not about money. It's about community. Dan and Jan Relitz are here today, and they're two of our strong supporters of the market. And they don't miss a Sunday if they're in town. They just really enjoy coming and visiting with people and seeing the people there. So I did want to take just a minute and really thank, well, first, all of you for coming. And the energy that you put under my wings and lift me up is amazing, absolutely amazing. So big round of applause for everyone. It's a resounding story that I'm seeing across the district. People are so excited that I'm running. We're talking about people who have voted Republican their whole entire lives. We're talking about people that have never watched politics or paid attention to politics ever in their life. People are sick of being lied to. People are sick of the smoke and mirrors. And people are really tired of Michigan not caring about people. I'm a business owner. I understand that profits are important. But when we start putting corporate profits ahead of taking care of our citizens here in Michigan, that's when it's time to take a closer look and make a change. One of the things that's really important to me as a farmer is our environment. Gary and I have spent 19 years protecting our environment on the farm. We don't use any pesticides or herbicides on our farm. And when I look at Line 5 and I think about the risk that we're taking there to much of our state's water potentially, I mean, we have municipalities in the streets of Mackinac that get all of their drinking water from out of the straits. When you look at our Pure Michigan campaign and you think about where are those Pure Michigan businesses at, many of them are in northern Michigan. It would be absolutely devastating. And you know what? Some cute little committee that thinks that we need to put signs on the shore of the straits, that's a joke. It's 2018, guys. We're using electronic navigation. No one needs a sign on the banks. This is what my opponent has proposed. What we need to do is eliminate any potential risk. Say, for example, if any of you ever had a light, indicator light in your car that was turned out that didn't work anymore? What if a ship's indicator light that says anchor down is turned out? It was not that they didn't know they weren't supposed to have their anchor down. They didn't know they had their anchor down. The only way that we're going to avoid having an accident in the straits is to quit moving oil through Line 5. It needs to be shut down. Really, another important issue that I hear as I travel across the district is healthcare. And it isn't always, do I have coverage for healthcare, but often it's access to healthcare. And when I think of my veterans driving all the way over to Iron Mountain to get something done to satisfy a record, that disturbs me. The cost to families and households when we have to travel that far for medical care is great. You know, so it really interrupts life. So that's something that I'll continue to work for, is having better access to health care in our area. Recently, the Bay Mills Tribe received a $1.5 million, it was actually a line item, budget item, that was approved for them to expand their health care center there. And I was really, A, thrilled to see money coming to Northern Michigan, and 2, thrilled that it was coming for access to health care. If I lived in paradise, I'd be on cloud 9 today. Living wages. I see so many people in my community that are working so hard to just make ends meet. And that's something that's really important to me. I think that people should be able to go and work a job and be able to afford to pay their rent or buy a house, pay their electric bill, pay their heat, and actually be able to put tires on their car. So I'll always be a strong proponent of higher wages and a living wage for our people. I spoke with Bart Stupak last week. And Bart said, you should always tell people 3 things that make you different from your opponent. So I thought, I think there's many, right? There you go. Well, I'm going to start with transparency and honesty. And there's many, many places that we could translate transparency and honesty in Michigan's current government and with our current representative. But one thing I'll just comment about that is, you know, you can trust me. People have been trusting me to grow their food for 19 years.
You're eating it tonight.
That's right. Yes. The legislation that I'll write when I'm in office is not going to satisfy the needs of the lost family. It's going to be written to satisfy you, and you, and you, and you. That's why I'm running. I'm running to represent each of you that's sitting here in this room today and all of the people across this district. And in the moment when you realize that I don't represent the people in this district, you let me know, because I'll come back to farming, because that's the only reason I'm running. I have no interest in being a politician, being a career politician, and I'll probably never feel comfortable if you call me a politician. Okay? Public schools are another big important issue to me. So our family utilizes both public schools and homeschooling. But the thing that really concerns me is when I see funding that's being put in places where corporations are making a profit off of that money, I think that that's wrong. I think our public schools should not be for profit. I do want to just jump back real quick and thank Mr. Dennis for hosting us here today. This is beautiful. It's a fabulous facility. It's a great environment for something like this, and I really appreciate him being willing to host us. I do also want to thank Mike and Julie Hinterman. You know, Mike met with me several months ago, and he said, I'm not looking for a full-time job. And he said, I would be willing to give you 3 or 4 days a week. Wow, that's fantastic. And I grabbed him right up into the pool. And Julie was kind of quiet on the sidelines, but I can see where she's had a really good influence, and it's really become kind of a team effort. And I just want to point out that all of the salads we were eating were made by Mike and Julie. Oh.
That song was made, which is gone, I believe, was made by Daddy.
Oh,
It is already gone.
Excellent, good. But yes, I also wanted to thank Joe and Betty Palm for being co-hosts on the event this evening, and thank you for your applause. I don't know what involvement Joe had in the event tonight. If he had none, that's perfectly okay, because Joe has a very important job in our campaign. He is our data guy. So when it comes to figuring out who we need to talk to, in whatever way we're going to talk to them, Joe is doing that for us. He also oftentimes generates reports of interest. So I I really appreciate his services, and I appreciate Betty's support, and she's helped out a little bit too, so thank you so much for that. I also want to thank Lynn Brown. Lynn is not with us this evening, but she did lend her name to the event. Lynn has a home in the Lake Snow area and also has some history in the Petoskey area and knows a lot of people here, so I appreciate her partnering in the event as well. I want to thank Jenny Hoffman. Where's Jenny? Hey, over there. Who was my driver today and is often my driver. She's also my scheduler. So if you're interested in having me speak to a group of your friends somewhere along the way and would like to host that, Jenny will be your contact for that. If you have good ideas of where you think that I should be, where there's opportunities for me to be getting in front of people or speaking with people, Jenny's your contact for that as well. So, I also want to thank my very dear high school friend who's here from Chicago, who's agreed to let her husband be my campaign manager. Who's agreed to leave her home in the Chicago area for 2 months and come live in Pickford.
I would say more than high school. I've known you since.
Well, yes, if you really want to know. They say they always remember a good story, and I've got a good one. Thank you. So when I was 7 going on 8 is when my parents decided to move from the thumb of Michigan to the farm in the UP that Gary and I currently farm. So here I was, 7 years old, moved to the farm, and there was the old farmhouse just across the way there. And there was this family that lived there. And there was this classmate, Diane, who I'd be in school with that fall. So, the super fun part of the story is that that house eventually got moved farther back on our property after Diane and her family moved to their new house in town. And it's been for many years the farrowing barn downstairs and the chicken barn upstairs.
And she loved to remind me. You guys lived in this chicken house.
So the 3 bedrooms still exist as 3 separate rooms, and so it's 3 chicken pens upstairs. And just for fun, there's 22 layers of wallpaper on the wall. And I know because that's what I've done sometimes while I was waiting for the pig to farrow downstairs. So I just want to thank everyone. I feel like I saw lots of donations as you were coming in, and that's most appreciative. Certainly on my farm income, I can't fund a political campaign. We are not a targeted district by the Michigan Democratic Party, and so until we start moving it up a little bit more and getting their attention, there's no funding coming from there. I'm not accepting any corporate PAC money, so I won't be beholden to any corporations. So, and we accept any size donation. So just keep this in mind as you go back out into the community. If you have friends or family or neighbors who support me, if they want to send me $1, I'll take their $1 and I'll put it to good use. If they want to send $5, that's great. If they want to forego getting coffee that day and send me their $3.79, I'll take that. But I will also say the maximum that you can give per person to my campaign is $1,000. So I like to put that out there so people know what the parameters are, and I'll just give you a little further education so if somebody wants to argue with you about that. Say if we were talking about Matt Morgan's campaign, the limit is higher for that, and you also could donate pre-primary and that same amount again after the primary. With my state house campaign, the limit is for a whole year. So like from after the election last November of 17 through November 6th of 18, $1,000 per person is the maximum someone can donate to my campaign. Other ways that you can help, there's lots of ways that you can help. How many of you are following my Facebook page? About half, maybe here more? Okay. Social media is a really effective tool in northern Michigan. As much as we fight and need better internet service, the farmers market that I told you about that I am the lead coordinator of was built from Facebook. That's how we got the word out about that. So as we look at the Facebook pages, I know we've got varying levels oftentimes of technology skills, Liking a post, that's great. Commenting on a post is better. Commenting on a post helps it to come up in other people's news feeds. Sharing it is even better. You've heard the term go viral? I can't make a post go viral by myself. Jessica can't make a post go viral by herself. Bernard's really good at stuff, but he can't make a post go viral either. It takes all of us to make a post go viral. So I don't even need your money. I don't even need you to leave your house. If while you're shopping for groceries you get share on a post, you just help the campaign. Okay? Got it? Are we in? Are we in? Yeah! How many of you in this room already have a yard sign in your yard? Nice, I like it. About half. Do we still have signs up here tonight? Yes. I kind of ordered an overtop amount of yard signs. I did it on purpose because I have an advertising background. And I've noticed sometimes if I put 2 flyers on a bulletin board, they're noticed more than if I just put 1 flyer on a bulletin board. So if you've got a pretty good amount of frontage and you want to take 5 of those darn signs and line them up. And at some point we got people asking for signs and I've run out, you can all start sharing them, okay? So where can you get signs in this area? Mike?
Yep. There's 20 of them right up there.
20 of them here. But let's say later a friend asked, where else can they get signs in the area?
The office down on 31 behind Little Caesars has 100. They did have last week.
He's referring to the Emmett County Democratic Party. How many of you know where their office is? Good numbers.
And I will personally deliver a sign if so need be. But since you're here tonight, you're really.
Excellent. So we talked about donating, we talked about yard signs, and volunteering. So on the sign-in sheet tonight, you could check volunteer. And if you didn't notice that, want to go back and do that, you can. There's a million ways that you can volunteer. You could make food for people working on the campaign. You can write thank you notes. You can help hand address if we do another hand address mailing. You could be a driver. When I come down to the area and we go out door knocking, you can literally just be the one that drives the car. You could be the one that goes with me when I'm door knocking and you're taking the notes behind me or you're carrying the yard sign behind me or whatever. So there's lots of ways that you can get involved that doesn't need to be very scary. But on that note, I will say this is a year to get outside of our comfort zone, okay? This is the year, I mean, there's lots of things I've done over my lifetime that really weren't my comfort zone. I'll actually just spare you the details. But this is really the year, I don't want to hear from anybody, well, I think that's outside of your comfort zone. Great, send her over, let me talk to her. Because I think it's a year we're all going to be out knocking doors, making phone calls, and getting the word out. Because what we're seeing is that there's lots of people interested in voting for me. But we need to make sure all of those likely suspects are aware that I'm running, are aware that they've got a choice when they get to the polls in November, so that they go to the polls in November and do vote for me. I'm seeing lots and lots of stories of people that I voted Republican my entire life. I just wanted to let you know I voted for you last week. Or I just got a message again from a friend this morning. She said, I just wanted to let you know that my neighbor told me, she said they're super Republican people, and she just told me yesterday that both she and her husband will be voting for you. So keep talking it up when you're out there. Yeah. I know that there's lots of people that I hear from that say, I can tell they're talking about it all the time. They talk to the server about it, or they mention it to the 2 checkout gals in the little bookstore, or whatever it might be. So just keep talking it up. I mean, that's great work, and I really appreciate it. So, if there's any questions, I'm happy to take a few questions. Yes?
You were gonna give us 3 ways you were different from Lee.
Yes. So,
I was wondering, how are you different on the gun issue?
how am I different on the gun issue?
Listen, Gary.
Well, so, you know, there's lots of angles to the gun issue, right? One has to do with, I made a mistake, I forgot. Now, I certainly have forgotten things over time. I mean, one great example is I planted beets this spring, and I have forgotten about them, and they have been taken over by weeds. Who's that hurting? Or nobody, really. So, I mean, that's a big difference of forgetting where your loaded gun is at. So certainly as a farmer, we have guns, we have quite a few guns. But I know where they're all at. The ammunition is all stored separately. The handgun is registered and is locked. So I mean, I just think that's just something that you can't be too careful about. What really worries me is where was the handbag, the book bag, that had the handgun in it that was loaded before it went to the airport?
With his fat kids.
Right.
There was a birthday party?
Yes, oh yes.
Did you mention what I talked to you earlier about?
More questions about it.
Well,
Go ahead, Mike.
okay, the handgun issue, okay? I had this thought that, okay, with Chatfield, going back and forth to work numerous times, could he be carrying this all the time? And would it be possible that the TSA agent was supposed to just wade him through, but he did not? And, look what the TSA agent started, and then Mr. Walloon had to step in. What's his name? The prosecutor had to step in. And it's like, hey, wait a second. Is this a cover-up or what?
So there's lots of questions surrounding Mr. Chatfield and the gun issue. I think the most important thing I can say there is, I don't have the answers to those questions, but if you have questions like that, and you live in Emmett County, that's your county, ask them. So whether you write a letter to the editor and ask them, if you contact your prosecutor, contact the sheriff's department, put the pressure on them and let them know you expect them to do their job. So that's my answer, really, for that. So, yes, ma'am.
And a few days ago in the Tallahassee paper, I read some article in regard to donations or whatever that were given to Chatfield and you is listed. I didn't quite understand that, like 68,000 from Bernstein, I remember, and what was that about?
I don't know, I haven't seen that.
Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me.
No, I haven't seen that, so I don't know. It sounds to me like it's a report from campaign finance.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Yes,
We discussed briefly the support or lack of support you're getting from Lansing, and also if there are any polls or through the planning.
good question. Thank you, Roger. Okay. So I'm going to do the politics, and I've been learning as I go. Roger probably knows all of this stuff, and I'm glad that he came tonight. But one thing that I learned early this year, long before I had any idea that I went through process, is that we live in a non-targeted district. So when we're talking about the Michigan Democratic Party, this district is not a targeted district. It's considered a 7-point district. So there's no financial support from the district for a campaign in this area. So they do provide support in terms of